I've just got one question. Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready? Hey, what's going on, guys? Kodiak Jack here with another commentary, but you're probably wondering if the same as I am. It's Wednesday. You did a video Tuesday. Shouldn't the next video be on Thursday? No, it's going to be today, just because I've kind of been getting out of my schedule. I was going to do one Monday. Turned out that I would absolutely have no time to do it because I had an exam that day. I also had the dentist on the same day, so I didn't get back till like 6, and then I was going out to watch the England game, so there was no time. So I'm going to do it Wednesday to repay you guys, and I have repaid you in one way that I know how, and that is with a Model 1887 gameplay of utter epicosity. I stole that word from Tobuscus. So this is my other game that I had saved up. I thought it was quite funny, just because it was the first game that I'd actually used it, and I just went and I was thinking about it at the start of the game. I was like, I don't think this map will be good for the model because it's a range map. So I was like, okay, this is not going to go well, but I'm going to go with it anyway. And I absolutely raped face. It was brilliant how many people I learned and taught to fly. They were like, I wish I could learn how to fly, and they go boom, shot to the face, and now they know how to fly. They started singing I Believe I Can Fly. I do remember that, but I am blabbering on about the gameplay. The gameplay itself is like 12 and 9, but I found that quite good for the model. First game back using it. I've been using it recently, trying to get a Recon Pro. That is a bitch. Luckily, someone told me on Twitter how to get it. Just go into Drop Zone and spam those concussions, flashbangs, semtexes, frags. The one thing that annoys me about Scavenger is that it doesn't replenish your stuns and frags. That is one thing that annoys me. Only gives you ammo. You can't have the best of... I want the best of both worlds. Anyway, I'm slightly rambling on. Anyway, what I thought I would... this is actually... The topic is going to come from something that I actually happened today. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm doing my exams. I've only got one exam left, which is on the 19th. I did one today, my second maths paper. I'm doing 3. So, it was the tier 3, which is all like algebra, shapes and everything. And I shit you not, what I find in tests is that there's always like 5 or 6 people. You're like, okay, I'm going to get out at this time. No, you're not. You're not going to get out at that time. You're going to stay there for another 10 minutes because 4 or 5 people, I joke you not, this one guy, he turns up at the door, everyone else is sat down, and he's like, I can't remember whether I've got an exam today, and then tells the people at the door his number, his card number, so that they can identify who he is. I go, yes, you do have an exam. And he's like, oh, okay. And you could quite clearly see it in his head. It's like, oh, shit. I thought it was tomorrow or something. I haven't revised. And for those of you who are revising, I say this. Ha! Ha! Now, you're probably wondering, that's a bit hypocritical, isn't it, Kodiak Jack? You're laughing at people, but you have to revise for exams. No. No, I don't revise, because there's one thing I can't revise. That's one thing that I cannot do. I can do many things, but I cannot revise. It's just against all my human nature. I've never been able to revise. What I like to do is scan. I'll scan the piece of stuff that I need to learn. I'll scan it, close the page, go play some Call of Duty, calm down. I don't revise, I just wing it. And actually, winging it has worked well for me so far, because I managed to get my C in maths through winging it. That is how good winging it is. That's a bad role model example. Don't wing it through life. You won't get very far. There's hard work involved, but winging it is very good when you don't know what you're talking about. So anyway, I was sitting in my maths exam, quite happily shitting myself, as I hadn't revised. I'd done a little bit the night before, so I was sitting there, just doing my paper, I got that false sense of security, like I was an amazing maths genius, like, I am the next Einstein! I will unlock the theory to why I suck at Call of Duty, and stuff like that. I thought I was really intelligent. The first couple of pages, I think it was the first 3 pages, I felt like an utter boss at maths. I was like, come on, I'm a brain box! And then I turned the 4th page, and then it was like, I think it was something about, I think it was vectors. I can't remember off the top of my head, and it was like, if x and, no, it must have been algebra, something like that, and I was just sitting there going, what? it's like that dumb moment when you're the dumb blonde moment. Like here, when I just couldn't hit this guy. I was just sitting there going, come on! And I was just sitting there, just going, I've got to think of something. And then I started humming, I think it was, I started humming something by Bon Jovi. I was like, I was having a good time humming, and then I found out that the guy behind me, I could actually hear this guy, that's how loud he was. There was a guy behind me, he must have been like 20 or something, because they put, what they do at our college is they'll put college students, and then if you have like mature students, it just means people that are too stupid in school and now want to take their exams now. They take their exams with us. There's only like 2 or 3 of them, but there was this guy. This guy was sitting behind me, and he was humming. I don't know what he was humming. I think it was Cheryl Cole, Call Me, or whatever it is. Something like that. How do you think you say when you call my name? So I know it was that because it's like, and I had this feeling in my head. I was like, right, I'm gonna jump out of my seat. I'm going to jump out of my seat. Don't know what's going on here with the theatre cam. I was like, I'm going to jump out of my seat and start dancing. And then just start humming away to him. And so I thought that the best way to shut him up, because I'm not a great Cheryl Cole fan. She can't sing for shit. But she's hot. So that's why people listen to her music. Sorry, Cheryl, if you're watching this video. It's true. You can't sing. It's just a fact. You and will.i.am cannot sing. will.i.am... nobody actually listened to the Black Eyed Peas music. They didn't actually like it. They just wanted to see Fergie shake that booty. So, I'm rambling again. So anyway, he was humming, so I thought the best way would be to out-hum him. We had a little hum-off, so I was like, I started rolling through my iPhone. I was in an exam rolling through my iPhone. No, I was just rolling through all the songs that I could remember. I was like, I was just humming Call Me Maybe. It shut him up, let's just say that. It shut him up. And I was just, and then I think it was one of the examinators came over and go, could you please hum a little quieter, you're quite loud. And I was like, oh, okay, I was just trying to annoy the guy behind me. And it's like, okay, could you just please keep it down because there's an exam going on. I don't know what it is about examiners, but they always pick the really bitchy ones. They pick the really bitchy teachers or support people that just are born depressed. It really is bad. It's like you go into an exam and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna relax, and basically, I was walking in, looking at where I was gonna sit. Okay, I'm sitting here. 5 seconds, I kid you not, 5 seconds in, and this old hag just comes out and goes, would you please be quiet? There is an exam going on. And I was like, yes, I know there's an exam going on. I'm in it. And she's like, could you please all quiet down? There is an exam. And I was like, yes, I'm in the exam, I know. The rules of the exam are, there are no mobile phones or MP3 players. If you are caught, you will be disqualified. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I want to do my exam. Could you please stop talking? We're already 5 minutes behind. I'd prefer to get out of here as quick as possible. And there's a, well, I'm going to read the rules. God, I hate them. And they just never perk a smile. They just stand there and go, it's like Snorlax. You may as well just go to sleep. They're just so boring. Sex with them would be like having sex with a blind camel. It would just be awful. It would be horrendous. Huge humps, pointless. It would just be terrible. I don't know what it is about exams, but I just don't like them. I'm not really an exam person. So for those of you who have exam pressure, I have this bit of advice for you. Take a BTEC course, because then you just have to do coursework. It's much easier, it's much simpler. Saying that, I need to do some coursework. So I'm going to see you guys later. The next video will be on Friday. See you guys later. Bye!
I subscribe and favorite.